Hey family, happy new moon in Capricorn. Dude, I'm having such an amazing day that I'm really enjoying like all the energy by myself, and I don't want to share too much about it because I'm just enjoying it so much. But you know that code I shared yesterday, like this one, the blue one, the air and water? So this is a code also of electricity. And dude, I don't know if this has been happening with anyone else, but I've been super electric. Meaning, like, I touch my cat and my dog, and we get, how do you say, zzz, you know? And I was just vacuuming my house like the beautiful human alien that I am. And how do I say, fuck, how do I say it in English? I almost like exploded the whole house. Like the whole electricity of the house went down. And there was this big shock. I don't know these words in English, but I think you understand what I mean. Like electricity, when you touch something and it, you know. So that has been hilarious today. And I just wanted to come here because I don't feel like making any big videos today because I'm just enjoying myself so much. But I wanted to come here to say that I will be making a video about timelines, waves, and ocean tied together in the same thing: timelines, waves, and the ocean. And I will also be making a video, and this one I'm very excited about. I don't know like what to call it. It's a video about hope and about sometimes in life it's like we kind of really need to go through very difficult things sometimes and we cannot like bypass them, you know? And when we actually go through them, then afterwards we see why we had to be there, and we see all the blessings and all the lessons and all the golden nuggets that we earned or learned from those experiences. I've shared before here that the last 3 years for me have been like, to say the most difficult, it's like, I don't know the word in English, but it's so much bigger than that. The last 3 years have been really, really difficult for me, and the last year was very fucking difficult. Meaning, it kind of broke me and like took the ground, took my skin, took everything from me, you know? Like, it was the most difficult, ridiculously, unbelievably difficult year or month or whatever spectrum of time that I've ever experienced in my life. And when I was in that moment, I didn't understand why everything was so fucking hard. And like everything I tried to do, and like this is so funny. If you're a Capricorn, you probably can relate to this. And like I have 5 planets in Capricorn, and also like the rest of my chart was also very active in the last year and the last years. But if you're a Capricorn, I think you know, it's like working so hard on trying to build something and nothing working, and like trying so hard and like feeling stuck, or like it's like you're trying to build a castle and the castle keeps fucking falling down or whatever. Or you keep needing you have this need of rebuilding all the time because it keeps cracking down, you know? So, and when I was in those moments, it was very hard for my human, like, why the fuck am I going through this? And why can I not like shift my energy? Why can't I make changes? I tried to make changes and it was so hard, like to move energy. So I'm gonna make a video about that more in depth, of why sometimes it's kind of we really do have to go through that crazy shit, you know. We really do have to go through those hard times or difficulties or whatever. And we cannot like bypass it and feel better and like transmute the energy like in the spot, you know. We actually need to crack, to cry, to feel all the emotions, all the triggers, you know. And for me, I had to feel it all. I had to feel it all, you know. Like I felt anger like never before, all of these things like never before. And I had to sit with it and be with it because it wouldn't leave, you know. So I'm gonna talk about that and about like hope and like light at the end of the tunnel, which I've never really resonated with that expression because I'm like, light at the end of the tunnel. First of all, there is no tunnel. Second of all, the light is not at the end of the tunnel. Like all of it is light. But yeah, I want to talk about these difficult moments that maybe you are also experiencing or you have been experiencing, where we feel so lost, so freaking lost and desperate, and we really don't know what to do. But after a while and after we go through it, we see how it was actually all a blessing and what we learned from it, and we make peace with whatever the challenges and the trigger were. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that soon, and the other video about timelines, waves, and the ocean, which was a download that I had yesterday with this code. And like I have more than 900 codes that are almost ready to be shared, but I haven't shared them yet because like this is all channeled, like it's not me who chooses anything, you know. And yesterday I felt that this code, like I wanted to do my own stuff and like enjoy myself, and the code was like, it's time for me to be shared, it's time, it's time, it's time. And I was like, seriously, today it's a new moon in Capricorn, I'm enjoying myself so much, like, is why? But then I was like, well, it's not up to me to ask why, it's just up to me to honor what I'm feeling, and what I'm feeling is that it's time to share the code. And I shared it, and then I was having all these freaking downloads yesterday. I even made like a meme out of myself saying, when you want to sleep but the downloads are way too lit. And it's this picture of me with like a lot of light in my crown chakra and in my third eye. And I was just having all of these downloads that, like the two videos that I just said that I'm gonna make, I also received that all that information yesterday. And all of the sudden I'm like having all of these downloads and like, whoa, clarity, vroom, 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 vroom. And then all of a sudden I kind of realized that this code was, how do you say, hovering above my head, and like I could see it and I could feel it, like here, like it was floating on top of my crown chakra or whatever, you know. And then all of these things with electricity and me touching stuff and getting shocks and all of these hilarious things with electricity. So yeah, I am having such an amazing day. And if you don't know this yet, my birthday is in 5 days. On the 18th, I am literally the last Capricorn. 19 is Aquarius. So I'm like the last Capricorn, but like not an Aquarius. Like I'm like, yes, almost an Aquarius, but I have to be a Capricorn, you know? Like, it's just a funny story. And my sister's birthday is also on the same day as me. She's 3 years younger than me, but our birthday is the same. And she's the only Capricorn that I know that is even more of a Capricorn than me. So I have 5 planets in Capricorn and she has 7. So I'm like, fucking, I respect, you know. But yeah, my birthday is in like 5 days, and I'm super excited about that. And I'm inviting everyone to celebrate with me, like this life as Madalena, as this human in this body here on Earth, which is super exciting. And yeah, that's all I want to share right now. Just sending everyone so many blessings, and just no matter where you are, first of all, and I've been mastering this shit so much. Feeling alone, like you are not alone in whatever you're going through. Like, even if you feel fucking alone, even if you don't know how to ask for help, or if you don't want to ask for help or whatever, you're not alone. We are all here going through some weird shit sometimes, but we are here, and you're not alone. Whatever you're going through, you're not alone. And even when you don't feel held, you are held. And even when you feel lost and stuck and all of that, you're so held and so loved and so provided for, and like, so reach out, however you feel like it, and know that, like, if whenever I'm feeling like shit, there's always someone else holding the frequency, and that kind of helps me come back to my own. So if you cannot hold your own frequency right now and you're going through a lot of difficulties or whatever, you can reach out and connect and feel that there are others of us who are holding that frequency in that moment where you cannot, just the same as sometimes I'm holding the frequency while others cannot. And it's like there's always someone on the job, like, no worries. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share today. Just sending everyone so many blessings. Like, the energy, it's like fairy dust times like quantum magical universal sparkles of blessings and miracles and energy just all around us. So yeah, I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful first new moon of 2021, where the sun is in Capricorn and the moon is in Capricorn. Oh, and this Capricorn is feeling it all, and I'm sending you so many blessings. Itanakara kotoa na teara katatania na kototoaria na atiara kototoa na naraya takia na tara katoa na ta. Just a magical light language, just lightening up the mood and opening our hearts to ourselves and to everything around us. I love you. Mwah.